Hello there fellow viewer, my name is Gabriel and this is day one of my reading Shadowhunters for the very first time endeavor. I honestly just turned on the camera because I feel like I should comment on the pandemonium scene. For someone who has been wanting to read these books for such a long time, the pandemonium scene is kind of like where everything starts. That is literally the only thing that I am familiar with in the whole entire series. This is where things branch out from. That being said, I was expecting something a tad crazier, you know? The pandemonium scene is kind of like iconic now in this world. I have seen the movie trailer and from the looks of it, in the movie, they make things a lot more pandemoniac. I literally have no idea what the adjective for that word is, so sorry. I'm thankful that it wasn't a huge blowout deal, you know, like innocent people dying all over the club. Even though I was expecting something a little crazier, I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't. Even though it was simple, it was still action-packed. Still get a very efficient introduction into this crazy thing that is the Shadowhunter world. Clare has no idea what's going on and she sees these people that other people don't see. Again, it was simple but it was effective. We get this very nice introduction which I'm really liking. I think I'm on page 40-ish? Sorry, I'm not sure. Clary's mom, she just got off the phone with her mom and she's been attacked, and so, you know, things are bound to pick up from this point on. She's heading to the institute if she doesn't make a detour towards her house, which I'm pretty sure she will. It only makes sense if your mom is just in trouble for you to run home. I don't know, that's just going on in my head. I'm so glad I already got to see a tiny bit of this cast of very beloved characters, and even though, again, it was just, you know, a glimpse, you know, less than a glimpse at them, I'm really glad to finally be reading into them. Also, I had no idea that Simon was Clary's best friend. I had this idea that Simon was also already a Shadowhunter, you know, in the likes of Jace and Isabel and Alec.
Are, you know, already trained and solid set. What am I saying?
Who are already Shadowhunters per se. I thought Simon was already in the group. The only explanation that I can find is, you know, I'm pretty sure Simon is a vampire. If I'm not mistaken, that is what he is. So he either gets turned, which is probably what happened. No idea how the mythology in the books work, but you know, he's either a vampire coming of age or he gets turned. I am more for the latter. I think he will get turned eventually. But again, I was so surprised that Simon is just Clary's best friend. He isn't yet a full Shadowhunter, which is so surprising. I just wasn't expecting it. Cannot wait to see how this develops. And obviously also getting to know Clary's backstory, you know, where she comes from, how she's a Shadowhunter, how she's able to see the other ones. So, yeah. It has been said that City of Bones isn't the most BAM first book in a series that you have to continue. So my expectations for City of Bones aren't sky high. I'm expecting it to introduce the world nicely, which is happening. So I honestly can't say I'm disappointed. I am really enjoying it so far. I will see you when I have something else to say. I am really sorry about the lighting. It is going to be all over the place for these videos. I just got home a little while ago and I've already been reading. Things are going by really smoothly. Of course, Clary went back home, got attacked by this weird centipede demon thing. And I finally get to see what the hell is going on with Valentine. You know, I never got who he was, if he was a villain, if he wasn't. So now we find out that he isn't all that agreeing with these peace accords. What I get from this is that the series, you know, probably not the book, but as the series progresses, everything is going to culminate in this huge war, this huge conflict between Valentine and his Shadowhunters, and then our group of Shadowhunter people may be allied with the Downworlders because, you know, Valentine really doesn't like them. So I think that maybe there's going to be this kind of battle, you know. I really hope there is. It would be so epic. Just be, you know, like visually so satisfying to just read that. I haven't really gotten to see the characters' depth as I would like to. That is obviously going to, you know, come with me reading the books. I'm going to read until, you know, late hours of the night. I might still update you. I'm not really sure if I have something more to say before turning down, and that is what I will do. And if not, then I will see you tomorrow for more thoughts on the Shadowhunter books thing. Okay, so just, again, ignore the lighting. I completely forgot to mention Luke and how just so suspicious that guy is. He's either a first-class ass, because, you know, from that phone call, that is exactly what I got. Or he's in on the whole Shadowhunter thing, which seems the most probable theory. Clare had this weird venom-induced vision of him creepily standing over a pile of bones, so, you know. So it's very likely that he's in on the whole thing. I have no idea why he didn't just take Clare under his wing, because her mother disappeared, and presumably he knows why she disappeared. He knows about all of this Clave and Covenant thing. Couldn't he just have helped her when she needed it? Just, I don't get it. So he might be, you know, a bad guy. I have no idea. Simon also saw him packing this bag with weapons, so, you know, something is going on with Luke, and I'm curious to see what it is. Another thing is, I'm going to repeat myself, I've said this earlier, but I cannot wait to see how in the world Simon is going to fit into all this. I'm really excited to find out how he becomes an integrated part of the Shadowhunter squad. So that is it for my day 1 reading of City of Bones. I am really enjoying it. Unfortunately, I didn't get very far. I had quite a busy day, but I will be reading more tomorrow, and I will be seeing where everything goes. I will see you later with a reading update. Until then.